Hey guys, this is Ameritrash Telemarketer, and today's video is a review of the 2024 Arcteryx Alpha SV. This is a great all-around Gore-Tex jacket. It's Arcteryx flagship jacket. They've been making it for 30 years now, and it's just a really well-made jacket. Arcteryx is the industry leader when it comes to manufacturing Gore-Tex, and any Arcteryx Gore-Tex jacket that you buy, you will not be disappointed. They do a really good job in the manufacturing process. However, there are some things that I'd like to see changed in this jacket, and most of the content online is about how awesome the jacket is, because it is pretty awesome, but there are some things that I think Arcteryx needs to update. So, first off, it's 100 denier fabric, it's a tank, it weighs a pound, which is relatively lightweight for a heavy-duty Gore-Tex jacket, and it really is going to go in your pack really easily and come out of your pack really easily. In the past few years, I would say that for uphill skiing, so backcountry skiing essentially, and also for ice climbing and other mountaineering type ventures, Gore-Tex has kind of taken a backseat to the soft shell. And that's because if you're not actually getting rained on or snowed on, you don't really need Gore-Tex. And as good as Gore-Tex breathes, it breathes better than a garbage bag. It doesn't breathe as well as a soft shell. So the membrane can only do so much. So if you're doing a lot of high output activities, you're really going to want to be wearing a soft shell. And it doesn't mean you don't need the hard shell, but the hard shell is going to spend more time in your pack. Your primary layer is going to be your soft shell. So as a result of that, these jackets have gotten lighter and lighter. And you should fit the jacket differently because of that. So for me, I'm in between sizes in Arcteryx. Arcteryx, I can fit into a medium Arcteryx, and if I don't plan on layering or keeping a lot of things in my jacket, a medium does fit me. However, I like to keep a lot of stuff on me. So if I'm skiing, I like to ski with a Hydro Flask thermos that I keep in my jacket, and so I put that in the drop pocket. And I just love to keep, I'll keep my GoPro and my phone and a bunch of things in my jacket. So for downhill skiing, I use my jacket as kind of like a vest, but for downhill skiing, a Gore-Tex works great because you're not generating a lot of heat and you're kind of start-stop, and you've also got a lot of wind hitting you to help get that moisture that's passing through the Gore-Tex quickly evaporated. So for downhill skiing, Gore-Tex still is king, and this jacket does pretty well, but because I need that extra girth, and I also have a little bit of a beer belly, I have to go with a large, which kind of makes the sleeves seem a little bit too long for me. The advantage to that is when I'm ice climbing, see, the jacket doesn't move at all, but it does seem like I've got a lot of material here. So my old ski jacket was made by Black Diamond. It was a mission shell. It's been discontinued. Black Diamond no longer uses Gore-Tex, which I think is a mistake. Part of that's because Gore-Tex is not just a material, it's a manufacturing process. So they actually own and have patents to a lot of the machines that they use in the manufacturing process. So you will hear that Gore-Tex, the membrane, or the TP, forget the acronym, but it's basically expanded Teflon. That product is no longer covered under the patent, and although that's true, and so you can buy that same material, Gore-Tex still holds the patents and protection to a lot of the manufacturing process. So Gore-Tex is still king. But basically, this jacket is amazing, but there are some things that need to be updated. So the first one is the technology pocket is teeny. So the technology, I'm assuming they're saying cell phone, or I don't know, maybe this is for a wallet. I don't know what this is for, because I'm an iPhone Pro Max user, and my phone does not fit in the technology pocket. It doesn't even come close to doing it. So maybe, I'm trying to get it in there, but it's not going. So you can't use that for your cell phone. Maybe somebody has a use for it. I tend not to use that. I like to keep my cell phone on the outside, so I don't have to open the side zipper for that. And on a jacket like this, I would way rather see two large dump pockets for either skins or layers or my thermos or whatever. So they only have one dump pocket here. I'd rather see two of them. And I really don't care about a security pocket like this. So that needs to be updated. Also the sizing, like I said, it's a little bit long in the sleeves. And I'd like to see more pockets. So Arcteryx makes a jacket for guides, and that's a great product. And if you're an outdoor professional and you have access to that, it does solve some of these problems. It gives you 4 pockets as opposed to just 2. And you know, it's a great alternative. But if you're looking for a ski jacket, the Arcteryx Alpha SV it's a tank, it's a workhorse, and it's going to make a great downhill ski jacket. But there are some things that it could do better. The other one that I kind of have issue with is that when you zip it all the way up, 2 things. This is a little bit tight for me, you know, and a large I would expect it would have even more room. I do kind of forget about it when I'm skiing, but I feel like if I just had a little bit more room here, that would be nice. But then the other issue is that it's only got this narrow little flap here for fleece. So I find when I turn my head back and forth, it's easy to get that kind of snagged. So it'd be nice if they made that a little bit bigger. But, you know, other than that, this is a really, really good jacket. I highly recommend it as an all-around jacket. It's going to make a great downhill ski jacket, last you a lot of years. You could use it ice climbing, and it also packs down really well because for most mountaineering type ice climbing, backcountry skiing, you're not going to be wearing your Gore-Tex because it just it doesn't breathe as well as a soft shell. So this jacket, because they realize that what you're seeing is that these Gore-Tex jackets are getting lighter so that they pack down in your pack easier, so that they're there when you need them, but they're light when you don't need them. So yeah, if you're looking for a jacket, Arcteryx Alpha SV is a great option, and it's a good jacket. I wish Arcteryx would update a couple things, but other than that, I mean, this is the industry standard for a Gore-Tex hard shell. Have a great day.